Hi guys, welcome back to a new Scratch video. This is episode 2 of making a football simulator in Scratch. So first, let's load into the project. Today, we're gonna add the login system and the sign up system. So, let's start. So we're gonna create a new sprite. But the first thing we're gonna do is, when flag clicked, you want it to go to this position, which is -7, -7, then hide. And we want to set the drag mode to not draggable. Then we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna delete this backdrop and we're gonna make a better one. The only thing we're gonna copy is this. So we're just gonna delete it now. Now we're gonna recreate it. So first we're gonna zoom out and make it look better. This is gonna be like the green one part. Now the first thing we're gonna do is create a triangle that is about this big. Next thing we're gonna do is create a circle. Then we're gonna put it like at the center. So I'm gonna zoom in. Until it snaps into the center. Perfect. So now we're going to change the aspect ratio. Gonna decrease the width. Oh yeah, we have to zoom in and then no, we're just gonna make a new one since it's hard. Trying to make it spherical. That one looks good. Now we can select this. That's so much better now. Now we're gonna put it in the center. Decrease the width of it. Gonna decrease it. A bit to the center. Then we're gonna, don't worry, we'll do colors in a second. Copy this, paste it, and then drag it all the way down to this side. Bring it a bit forward. Yeah, that looks good. Now the first color we're gonna set it to is transparent. Trust me, it's gonna look good at the end. Transparent. Yeah, then we're gonna set this to transparent. No, not white. Transparent. No, yeah, this is meant to be white. White, yeah. So white. Perfect. Then now we're gonna draw a smaller box. Because the goalkeeper has 2 boxes, a big one and a smaller one. I'm gonna do the same copy paste, then drag it all the way down here. Perfect. So now we're done with that. Now we can. Oh, that was a mistake. Sorry, guys. A bit more backwards. Yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna draw the lines. Perfect. Rotate it until it's straight. Perfect. Now we're gonna select it. Maybe. Zoom in. Thank God. Okay. Perfect, finally. Then I'm gonna copy, paste, and then rotate it, undo. We're just gonna do another one. So now we're done with that. Now I'm gonna select this. That's meant to be transparent. Set the color to green. Change the saturation of it. Set it to darker green. Oh no, I selected wrong. I'll just copy this color. Now we're gonna select everything. Make the outline to white. Oh, that was a mistake, guys. Set the outline to white. Undo. Set the outline to white. Okay. Set the outline to white. I need to increase the thickness so it's like 4. And that looks so much better. Also to 4. full. Set that to full. And set that to full. Set this to transparent. Oh, maybe what? Let's see how this looks. Yeah, transparent looks better. Now we're gonna do the 4 corner flags. I'm going to select it, change the outline to 4, draw a rectangle, turn this into a triangle, undo, undo, undo. Undo, 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 undo. That's not bad. Undo. 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 Undo, undo, undo. Perfect. Now I'm gonna change the field to red. Doesn't that look so much better now? Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste, undo, paste, undo. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Drag it up. Guys, look at that. Now I'm just gonna write some text saying football simulator. No, that one. Yeah, football. Simulator 20. T6. Change to white. Gonna edit that. We're gonna set this to orange. Set the thickness to like 40. No, that's a bit bad. 4, 10, 8, 6. That looks good. Set it to 6. So perfect. Make it to the center. No. Don't forget that. Yeah, that looks so good. Guys, we've cooked. Now time to actually start doing it. I'm just gonna name this starting menu. I'm gonna do one flat click, switch custom to starting menu. Now change the X a bit of that and replace it with this. Yeah. Now we're gonna give it a cool effect. Because we need to do it, because we're gonna add something else. However, if copy, touching mouse pointer, and then not. Then set size to 100%. Set size to 110%. This goes here. Now there should be like a cool effect like this. Perfect. We just need to duplicate this, because this is gonna be sign up button, because there's something it's for. Sign up. About that, guys, I just had to do something. Call this sign up button. Login button. I'm gonna change the text to sign up. Call this sign up. And I want it to go to Dick's exposition, that's all. Now we have something working. Yeah, that's good. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is to make two things. I'm gonna write text. I'm gonna just draw a box. That's perfect. Notice, just gonna give it an outline of black. Then I'll do one flag click, hide. When I receive, we need to make a new message. Log in. Sign up. Now we're gonna add podcast sign up to this. Podcast login to this. No, we don't need those. Sorry. I did something wrong, but it's okay. Now In this part, I click podcast to log in. Then I'm gonna create a new backdrop. Now when I receive login, so set that back to starting menu. And backdrop 1. Set that to I'm gonna call this login background. I'm gonna call this sign up background. And now see login switch. Backdrop to login. On this right click. When I receive login, hide. When this right clicked, broadcast sign up on hide. When I receive sign up hide. Add a short. Add it here. So now we're gonna do some code. So when this sprite is clicked, if then I'm gonna grab an equals sign and then a backdrop number equals to ask I wanted to show and then ask create a username. and wait. Then gonna create some variables. Gonna call this one input username. Project inputting a username. Set input username to answer. Answer. I'm gonna create a new one and another variable. Call this username created. Okay. Then I'm gonna create another one called password created. Now we're gonna do then make it say username. No, set username created to yes. Then we're gonna grab when flag clicked forever. If then, so if username created equals yes and password created equals yes, username created and password created equals yes, yes, so account created. Account created for 2 seconds. We need to make another spine. One flag. Just gonna copy this and copy, paste, move it to like here. So then one flag clicked, hide. And this right click. If backdrop number equals 2, ask create a password and wait. Password and wait. Then gonna set input password to answer. So we need to create another variable and call this input password. Input password to answer, and then set password created to yes. So now we need to do something else. When I receive, when backdrop switches to backdrop, login back, sign up background show. And yeah, I need to create two lists. Usernames, passwords. I need to add answer to passwords. I'm gonna change add answer. No, add answer to passwords. Sorry, I missed something. Close off again. I'm gonna add answer to passwords. This one's meant to be usernames. Add answer to passwords. When backdrop. When backdrop. A mistake. Shoot. My dog's even closing it. Sorry guys. When backdrop switches to sign up background, go to this position, set drag mode not draggable, and hide image show. Let's add that to the other one. Set drag mode not draggable. Go to the position it's in right now. Now let's test it. First let's hide all the variables so we can see. Sign. Oh. Let's restart. So sign up. And let's do YtSpotless. Yeah, it's added to usernames. Then let's do HIJK. Added. Account created. Perfect. That's what we needed. Now, we should do when backdrop switches to that hide. Hide and hide. Now guys, we're gonna do the complicated part. Now I'm gonna try to do the login process. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. Login background. Gonna hide these for now. Now the next thing we're gonna do is to I was gonna say that. So I'm gonna set variable set account created, password created, increase it to no. So now it's time to do some code. So when this right clicked, this one is for login. If backdrop number equals 3, number equals 3, ask enter username and wait. Ask enter username and wait. Then set input and username to answer. Then set login success to 0, so we need to create a new variable called login success. So I'm gonna grab set login success to 0. Then we're gonna set user index to 1, so I need to create a new variable called user index. Then so we just repeat 10, but we're gonna change it to repeat until. And then we're gonna grab length of from the list, length of usernames, and do if then item user index. So I'm gonna go down again, if item user index of username equals, put username equals and put username, then set username valid to yes. So we're gonna create a new variable, username valid, username valid. Yes, and then if now we're gonna change user index by one. Then we're gonna do if username valid equals yes. Say login successful for 2 seconds. So if then, if else I meant username valid equals yes. Say username exists, so I'm using a password. No, I'm gonna say instead username doesn't exist. So now I'm gonna do the same thing, but in a different style of password. So when this right clicked, if backdrop number equals 3, ask enter password and wait. Then set input password to answer. Then I'm gonna set user in. Then I'm gonna do repeat, and I put usernames. I'm gonna do the same thing. No, repeat length of passwords I meant. So repeat length of passwords. If user index. So user index 1 an item if item user index of password equals input username. No, input password I meant. Set password valid to yes. Need to create this variable and call it password valid. Now we're gonna do change user index by 1. And if password valid and and username valid equals yes. Then say login for successful. No, that was meant to be an if else, sorry. Say login successful. For 2 seconds. Else. Oh, then else. Say incorrect password or username. Okay, we're gonna do when flag clicked set need another one. Set password valid, username valid. Login success to no, for the final one to no. Now let's test everything. Let's just delete the passwords and usernames. No. So let's create a username. Tree back account created. Okay. No, don't sign up. Say username is X back. Login successful. Guess what, guys? We've done it. Perfect.